Everyone, so now I'm going to start exercise 8.1. In the first question of this exercise it says that a triangle ABC right angled at B. I have drawn a triangle ABC and right angled at B. Okay, AB is given 24 centimeter, BC is given 7 centimeter. Determine, we have to find out sin A in cos A, sin A comma cos A, its value we have to find out. Okay, and in the second question it says that we have to find out the value of sin C comma cos C. Okay, so I'm going to explain this. First of all, we have to find out the value of sin A. What is the formula for sin A that I taught you? P by H. Now I told you that a theta will be given in acute angle of a triangle ABC, but here there is no theta, it is given. This is taken as theta, sin A. A means acute angle of right angle triangle ABC. Okay, this is an acute angle. So here when I am putting the arc, this line will be the base, because the line containing two angle will be the base. Angle opposite to 90 degrees hypotenuse, and the third side will be the perpendicular. Okay, so the values these are given. First of all, we will use Pythagoras theorem. H square equals to P square plus B square. H square means AC square equals to P square means BC square plus B square means AB square. AC square we don't have, BC is 7 plus 24 square. 7 is 49, 24 is 576. Okay, when we will add these two, we will get 625. AC is root over of 625 plus or minus. So AC we got 25 is also equals to H. Now we will write the value of sin A. Sin A equals to P by H. P is how much? P is 7. H is how much? H just now we got 25. Okay, and cos A. Cos A is B by H according to the formula. So B is how much? B is given as 24. H is taken as just now we got 25. Okay, so like this you will solve the first question's first bit. Second bit, it is given sin C. Okay, angle is C, formula is same, but the degree is taken as C. So once again I am just drawing a small triangle A, B, C. Okay, BC is 7, AB is 24, AC is we got 25. Okay, look at here. In this question it was given sin A, degree is A, cos A, degree is A. Instead of theta we are taking A. Now in this question degree is given as C, angle is C. So I will just draw a small arc on C. Now you might have understood this was base in the previous question. Now for the second bit, this will be the base, because line containing two angles will be the base. Okay, and this is perpendicular, opposite of 90 degrees hypotenuse. So P is how much? P is 24. B is how, H is how much? H is 25. Okay, same as cos C. Cos C is formula B by H. B is 7, H is 25. So you can able to understand that these are the two different diagrams just for the degrees. Okay, because here it was given sin A and here it is given sin C. Question number 2. Okay, in this question it says that in figure 8.13 find 10p minus 10r. Okay, so a diagram is given, a right angle triangle with PQR, already it is given in the question, and PQ equals to 12 centimeter, PR equals to 13 centimeter. We have to find out the value of 10p minus cot R. 10p minus cot R. Okay, its value we have to find out. So as I told you, first of all we will use Pythagoras theorem. H square equals to P square plus B square. Okay, I am not drawing any arc. We know that this is H is always same, opposite of 90 degree. Okay, it is given as 13 square. Right now I'm going to take this as P, so 12 square plus B as QR. So 13 square is 169, 12 square is 144, and QR square. Bring 144 towards LHS, 169 minus 144, QR whole square. 169 minus 144 is 25. Okay, so QR whole square we got 25. Take square this side. QR equals to root over of 25. So QR how much we got? 5. Over. So all the three values we got, I am just writing here 5. Now already I have told you in the first question, we have to see the degree or angle. Here there are two different angles it is mentioned. So two different diagrams I am going to draw. Okay. P, Q, R, again P, Q, R. So values are same, 12, 13, 5, 12, 13 and 5. For 10P, I will just draw a small arc here. Okay, it shows that the line containing two angle is the base, angle opposite to 90 degrees hypotenuse, and the third side is perpendicular. Similarly in this question, for R, I will draw a small arc on R. This line is base, this line is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse. So 10P from this diagram, formula is P by B. 10P is perpendicular is 5 and base is 12. Okay, and cot R from this diagram, B by P, formula is always same. Okay, B by P means base is here 5 and perpendicular here is 12. So what we have to find out? 10P minus cot R. 10P how much we got? 5 by 12, just substitute the value, minus cot R, 5 by 12. 5 by 12 minus 5 by 12, 0. Okay, this is the second question. So just go through what I have taught, see the solution, how I have done. Two different diagrams I have drawn because the angles are different. Okay, like that you can able to solve it. Now question number 3. In question number 3 it says that if sine A equals to 3 by 4, sine A equals to 3 by 4, it is given. Okay, calculate cos A and tan A. We have to calculate cos A and tan A. Okay, so as I told you the formula, sin A equals to P by H, sin theta equals to P by H. In place of theta here it is given A. So don't get confused. P is 3, H is 4. So P is 3, H equals to 4. Which variable is missing? Base is missing. So according to Pythagoras theorem, H square equals to P square plus B square. H is 4 square, P is 3 square plus B square. 16 equals to 9 plus B square. Bring 9 this side. B square equals to 16 minus 9. 16 minus 9 is 7. Okay, so B equals to root over of 7. So what we have to find out? Cos A. Cos A equals to B by H. What is B? B is root 7. H is 4. And tan A. Tan A is P by B. P is how much? P we have 3. B we have root 7. Now question number 4. It is given in the question that given 15 cot A equals to 8, find sin A and sec A. Okay, first of all we will write what is given. So given is 15 cot A equals to 8. In the formula I had given cot theta equals to B by P. With cot theta there is no other variable or number here. So here also we have to write cot A separately without any number. So I have brought 15 this side towards RHS. So it became cot A equals to 8 by 15. Now according to the formula, B by P. 8 is B, 15 is P. So 15 and B is 8. Which variable we have to find out? H. Use Pythagoras theorem. H square equals to 15 square plus 8 square. 15 is 225 plus 64, 289. H square equals to 289. H equals to root over of 289. Root over of 289 is 17. Okay, so H we got, H equals to 17. Now whose value we have to find out? We have to find out sine A. Sine A is P by H. P we have 15, H we got 17. Cos sec A, second value, H by B. H by B is 17 divided by 8. Okay, now question number 5. In question number 5 it is given that sec theta equals to 13 by 12. Find all other trigonometric ratios. Okay, as already while explaining you the formulas, I have given so many examples related to this. This is very easy, you know. Just we will write the formula of sec theta. 13 by 12 equals to, formula is H by B. Okay, reciprocal of cos theta. H is equals to 13, B equals to 12. P we have to find out. According to Pythagoras theorem, H square equals to P square plus B square. 13 square equals to P square plus 12 square. 169 equals to P square plus 144. 169 minus 144 equals to P square. So we will get 25 equals to P square. That means P equals to 5. Okay, now write the other 5 trigonometric ratios. Sin theta equals to P by H. P we got 5, H we are having 13. Cos theta equals to B by H. B we have 12, H equals to 13. Tan theta equals to P by B. P equals to 5, B equals to 12. So in this way we will get the value of sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. These are 3 more values which we have to find out. You just try by yourself so that you will able to understand how to get all the trigonometric ratios. Okay, now we will go to the question number 6. Question number 6 says, if angle A and angle B are acute angles. Acute angles means these two angles will be less than 90 degree. Okay, any angle less than 90 degree are acute angle. And given cos A equals to cos B, this is given for us. We have to show angle A equals to angle B. First of all, I will draw a triangle. Angle A, angle B are acute angles, so these cannot be 90 degree. So I will write on 90 degree, the vertex of angle 90 degree is C. So these two remaining angles will be A and B, because these two are acute angles. Anyhow, this will be less than 90 degree, maybe 40, 50, maybe 45, 45, anything, but less than 90 degree. Okay, now these two are given for us. We know the formula of cos A, B by H, cos B, B by H, because cos formula is B by H. But the degrees are different here. So as already earlier in the earlier question, for 2 different degrees, 2 different diagrams I have drawn. Here also I will draw 2 different diagrams. Just see, very small diagrams I am drawing so that you will able to understand. A, B, C, A, B, C. Okay, these are 90 degree. For angle A, I will draw a small arc here. So this means it will be base, opposite of 90 degrees hypotenuse. For angle B, I will draw an arc here. This will be base, this is 90 degree. So for cos A, B by H is AC by H is AB. Are you getting? For cos A, angle A, base is AC, hypotenuse is AB. For cos B, for this diagram, second diagram, this is first diagram. For second diagram, base is BC and hypotenuse is AB. Okay, now we will just cross multiply AC into AB equals to BC into AB. Okay, as equals to is there in the middle and from both the side multiplication is there, so we can eliminate AB and AB. What is left? AC equals to BC. Now you just remind the triangle chapter of class 9th. In that it was given, when two sides are equal from the same triangle, if AC is equals to BC, according to isosceles triangle, when two sides are equal, then its base angles are also equal. You might have studied this one in the 9th class. When two sides are equal, its base angles are equal. That means angle A equals to angle B. Proved. Okay, just go through this. If you are having any queries, you can ask me in my comment box. Now question number 7. In question number 7, it is given if cot theta equals to 7 by 8, we have to evaluate first bit. First bit is given 1 plus sine theta whole bracket 1 minus sine theta whole divided by 1 plus cos theta and 1 minus cos theta. Okay, and second bit it is given, we have to find the value of cot square theta. Okay, so first of all we will find out. We will write cot theta equals to 7 by 8. Its formula is B by P. Now we will use Pythagoras theorem. P square plus B square. H square equals to 8 square plus 7 square, 64 plus 49. 64 plus 49 is 113. H equals to root over 113. This much we got. Okay, so now we have values of H, P, B. P is 8, B is 7, H equals to root over 113. First of all I will solve the first bit. First bit 1 plus sine theta 1 minus sine theta divided by 1 plus cos theta 1 minus cos theta. Okay, think that your first value is A, second value is B, so this will be taken as A plus B, is it? And same here, A minus B. What is the formula for A plus B and A minus B? A square minus B square. So we can write here A square minus B square. Same for the denominator, A plus B, A minus B, because both the first terms are same. A are same, B are same. So A square minus B square. 1 square is 1 minus sine square theta by 1 minus cos square theta. 1 minus sine theta is P by H whole square. 1 minus B by H whole square. 1 minus P by H means how much? P is 8, H is root over 113 whole divided by B is 7, H is root over 113. 1 minus 8 square is 64, root over of 113 is 113, because square and root over will be cancelled. 1 minus 7 sevens are 49, root over of 113 is 113. Now take LCM, multiply this one here, this one here. So 1 into 113 is 113 minus 64 by 113 whole divided by 113 minus 49 by 113. Okay, so 113 minus 64 is 13 minus 4 9 and 10 minus 6 4, 49 by 113 into, okay, first I will write this whole divided by 113 minus 49. 13 minus 9 is 4 and 10 minus 4 is 64 divided by 113. 49 divided by 113, this one you write in the reverse order with multiplication sign. 113 by 64. So 113 gets cancelled. We got 49 by 64. This is the answer for the first bit. Second bit, it is given, we have to find the value of cot square theta. Cot square theta, what is the value of cot theta? 7 by 8. So it is cot theta whole square, we will write 7 by 8 whole square, 49 by 64. Okay. Now question number 8. In question number 8, it is given, if 3 cot A equals to 4, check whether 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A equals to cos square A minus sin square A. Or not. Okay, so are you getting? It is given, if 3 cot A equals to 4, check whether this is equal or not. This LHS part is equals to RHS or not, we have to prove. Okay, so same, we will take if cot A equals to 4, now divide 3 here, we will get cot A equals to 4 by 3, that is B by P. Use Pythagoras theorem, B square, H equals to, we don't know, P is 3 square, B is 4 square, 3 9, 4 4 is 16, 9 plus 16 is 25, H square equals to 25, so H equals to 5. Okay, we got the value of H. Now we will take, first of all I will take LHS. LHS is 1 minus tan square A by 1 plus tan square A. Okay, 1 minus tan theta formula is P by B, 1 plus P by B. 1 minus P is how much? P is 3. B is how much? Okay, I am writing here. P is 3, B is 4. Okay, so P by B means 3 by 4 square divided by 1 plus 3 by 4 square. 1 minus 9 by 16, 1 plus 9 by 16. Okay, multiply 16 here, multiply 16 here. 16 minus 9 by 16 whole divided by 16 plus 9 divided by 16. 16 gets cancelled. 16 minus 9 is 7. 16 plus 9 is 25. We got 7 by 25. LHS we got 7 by 25. Now for RHS. So in RHS it is given cos square A minus sin square A. Cos formula is B by H whole square. Sin formula is P by H whole square. Okay, B we have 4 by 5 whole square minus P we have 3 by 5 whole square. 4 square is 16 by 25 minus 3 square is 9 by 25. Take LCM of these two. 25, 16 minus 9 is 7 by 25. RHS we have 7 by 25. That means LHS equals to RHS equals to 7 by 25. In question number 9, it is given that in triangle ABC, right angled at B. So first of all I am going to draw a triangle ABC. Right angled at B. Okay, so this is very important, right angled at B. Then it is given that if tan A equals to 1 by root 3, tan A equals to 1 by root 3. Find the value of sin A cos C plus cos A sin C. First bit. Second bit, cos A cos C minus sin A sin C. Okay, as usual, as we have done, tan A equals to 1 by root 3. A is the degree, so I will draw a small arc here. That means this is the base, this is perpendicular, this is hypotenuse. Okay, now formula of tan A is P by B. P by B means this will be 1, this will be root 3. So we have to find out h by using Pythagoras theorem. H square equals to P square plus B square. 1 square plus root 3 square. 1 plus 3 square and root cancels. Okay, only 3. 1 plus 3 4. H square equals to 4. H equals to 2. So the value of h we got 2. We will solve the first bit of 9th question. So as already we have done few questions like this where two different angles were mentioned. That's why I have drawn two different diagrams. One for angle A, one for angle C. Okay, so that to identify PBH. As for angle A, here I have drawn a small arc. So this is base, perpendicular, hypotenuse. For angle C, here I have drawn a small arc. So this will be the base, perpendicular and hypotenuse. Okay, now we will write its formula. Sin theta's formula is P by H. Cos theta's formula B by H. Plus cos A B by H again. Sin C P by H. Formula is same for all, but the values will be different because sin A. So from this diagram we will find out P by H. P is 1, H is 2 into cos C from this diagram. B by H. B is 1, H is 2. 1 by 2 plus cos A from this diagram. Okay, where I have drawn a small arc on A. Cos A from this value, that is B by H. B by H. Root 3 by 2. Are you getting? Next, sin C from this diagram. P by H. Root 3 by 2. Very easy. Just draw two diagrams, then it will be clear to you. 1 by 4 plus root 3 3. 2 2s are 4. 1 plus 3 divided by 4. 4 by 4 equals to 1. This is the first bit. Second bit. In second bit the question is given cos A cos C. Cos C minus sin A sin C. Formula is same. B by H. B by H. P by H into P by H. But the values will be different. Cos A. Cos A's value from here we can get. Cos A is how much we wrote? Root 3 by 2. Okay. Cos C. From here we can write 1 by 2 minus sin A. Sin A is 1 by 2. Sin C. Sin C is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 4 minus root 3 by 4 equals to 0. Now question number 10. In this question it is given that in triangle PQR, right angled at Q, okay, and PR plus QR is 25. PQ's value it is given 5. We have to determine the value of sin P, cos P and tan P. So first of all we will write what is given. PR plus QR equals to 25. I am taking it as equation 1. Okay. Now we will use Pythagoras theorem for this triangle. We know opposite of 90 degrees is hypotenuse. So Pythagoras theorem is h square equals to p square plus b square. H I will take as PR square. Perpendicular I will take PQ square and base I will take QR square. PR square we don't have. PQ is 5 square plus QR square. Okay, bring QR square towards LHS. So we will get PR square minus QR square equals to 5 square. Can we write it as a square minus b square? So by using that formula, a plus b, a minus b equals to 25. PR plus QR is, already we have 25, so in place of this we will write 25. PR minus QR equals to 25. Divide this here, both will be cancelled. We will get PR minus QR equals to 1. Equation 2. You might have studied linear equation in two variables. So by using that method, we will solve equation 1 and 2. So equation 1 was PR plus QR equals to 25 and PR minus QR equals to 1. So by cancelling, PR plus PR 2 PR, 25 plus 1 26. By dividing this, PR will be equals to 13. Okay, so PR we got 13. Now the value of QR, just substitute in the first equation by putting PR equals to 13 in equation 1. PR plus QR equals to 25. PR we have 13 plus QR equals to 25. QR equals to 25 minus 13 equals to 12. So we got the value of QR equals to 12, PR equals to 13, and PQ already it is given 5. So I will just draw the diagram once again. PQR, PQ equals to 5, PR equals to 13, QR equals to 12. We had to find the value of sine P. So draw an arc on P. This is base, perpendicular, hypotenuse. So P by H, 12 by 13. Cos P, B by H, 5 by 13, and tan P, P by B, that is 12 by 5. So this is all what it was asked in question number 10. We have got the correct values of sin P, cos P and tan P. Now question number 11. It is just state true or false. But to select the correct value, we should know little bit basic knowledge about this chapter. Okay. So the first question is asking the value of tan A is always less than 1. Is it true or false? It is false because the side of right angle triangle can be anything. The side of a right angle triangle can be anything. Its value can be increasing, can be decreasing. So we can't exist the value, or we can't stick to the value that tan A is always less than 1. It can be more than 1. That's why it is false, as the sides of a triangle is also not fixed. Okay. Second question. Sec A equals to 12 by 5 for some value of angle A. This is true because sec A is always greater than 1, and the value of, suppose 12 I will divide with 5. 5 2s are 10, 2, 5 4s are 20. Okay, so we are getting 2.4, which is greater than 1. So sec A 12 by 5 for some value of angle A. This will be true because it is greater than 1. It can be greater than 1, it can be smaller than 1. That's why this can be true. Okay, because the value of sec A can be changing according to the diagram, according to the situations. Okay, now question number 3. Cos A is the abbreviation used for cosecant of angle A. Okay, now just a small thing I will explain. Sin theta, which we are writing, it is the proper words or alphabetical order is sine. Cos theta is cosine. Tan theta is tangent cosec theta is cosecant, sec theta is secant, and cot theta is cotangent. This is the abbreviation of all 6 trigonometric ratios, but we are using only 3 letters along with a degree. That degree can be theta, a, b, alpha, beta, anything. That's why it is written in this way: sin theta, cos theta, tan theta. Only 3 letters are used, except in cosec. In cosec 5 letters are used, because otherwise these two will become same if we will take 3 letters. That's why this is false, because cos A's abbreviation is cosine, not cosecant. Okay. Fourth question: cot A is the product of cot and A. Cot A is not a product of cot and A. Okay, this is false, because there is no such meaning where the trigonometric ratio and angle is multiplied. Without angle we can't mention any trigonometric ratio. With the angles only all the trigonometric ratios will be mentioned. That's why it is false. It is not the product of cot and A. Okay, we can't separate cot and A, we can't separate cos and theta. Okay, remember this one. Next, so the answer of fourth is false. Fifth question: sin theta is 4/3 for some angle theta. This is false, because if I will divide 4 with 3, 3 ones are 3, 1, 0, 10, 3 3s are 9, 1. It will repeat. The value of 4/3 is 1.03, which is greater than 1. In sine trigonometric ratio degrees, which we will learn in the next exercise, you might be seeing there is no such value which is there is no such value of sin theta which is greater than 1. Sine's maximum value of sin theta is 1. So this is false. We can't get greater than 1 any value of sin theta. Okay, the maximum value of sin theta is 1. Thank you. I hope you might have understood whatever I taught. Please like and subscribe my channel so that I can able to put more videos on my YouTube channel. Thank you all of you.